Hey guys, Sonda here, just doing an audio commentary, and today I'm actually going to bring you an SC2GG rivalry, and this game is actually between two SC2GG.com commentators and staff members. I'm very excited about this, and those two SCG members are Jotac and Dimecollector, so this should be very fun. And Dimecollector is in the top left corner, while Jotac is in the bottom left corner. And this is going to be played on Coliseum. For those who don't know, Coliseum is a four-person map. Each starting point, each of the four corners, and you can easily go for a fast expansion on this map. So I'm interested to see if that's what Dimecollector chooses to do, if he chooses to go with the fast expansion or if he chooses to play it safe, because you can proxy in the middle of this map pretty efficiently. So I'm excited to see what each player does. So it does look like very standardly that Dimecollector will be boxing himself in, which is a very safe and standard thing to do on the map of Coliseum. And now we'll see. So Jotac is getting quick gas. And now he cancels it. I was gonna say, what is he doing? I don't think you need gas quite that quick. Anyway, so he will be getting up his gateway. So now it does look like Dimecollector will be scouting, and I'm interested to see which way he is gonna scout. So he will be scouting to the top right position, which is obviously not the right position. So now the refinery is going up for Dimecollector. So we will not be seeing any kind of proxy. We'll be seeing two standard plays, and now the assimilator is going up for Jotac. So that's more like it. So now the probe of Jotac is actually going to be going in the right direction. So Jotac is going to have the early advantage if he can get his probe in, but he can't get his probe in because it's blocked off entrance. So that's not good for him. He will not be able to scout, but it doesn't look like Dimecollector is going to be doing anything too crazy, so it shouldn't make much of a difference. So now the SCV of Dimecollector is going to be going down to the bottom left corner, which will be going in the right direction. So props for him. This is not the most retarded SCV. He got his second try, so not too bad. So now another SCV is going out. Dimecollector, what is he? I'm not sure exactly what he's doing with SCV. He might have rallied it to the wrong spot. I'm not sure. Maybe he thought he saw something in the middle. I have no idea. So Jotac's probe is just kind of chilling there, and now the factory is going up for Dimecollector. So Dimecollector has chose not to go for the fast expansion. You can easily go for a 14 command center and usually be fairly safe. So now the Marine of Dimecollector will scare away the probe of Jotac, and Jotac's probe is going to be killed. Oh, it's going to have one hit, so it's barely going to get away, and now he's probably going to run away back to his base or run away to the middle so he doesn't give away his where he is, but it's too late because Dimecollector already knows that. So this is going to be a very exciting scene right here. This Marine is chasing this probe, but the Marine will have no luck catching the probe because of the the quickness of the probe. So now the second factory is going up for Dimecollector. So we could be seeing a 2-fact timing push, but we'll see. So now the Cybernetics Core in Citadel is up. So the Citadel is going up fairly quick for Jotac. We could be seeing maybe some DTs or some, it's used for a lot of things, but maybe he's deciding DTs, but it's not necessarily, I can't even talk, but not necessarily that he is going for that. It's hard to tell right now. So now, not too much going on. Both players are playing this very standard, and I expect both players to be thinking about expanding fairly shortly. And now you notice the positioning of the pylon. This is a spotter pylon, and this is so you have probably about another second of reaction time if you do see a dropship come in. So now the SCV is in Jotac, so the SCV will be able to see a little bit. He probably only saw a couple gateways, so he is not gonna be like, I mean, that's not a huge deal because nothing crazy is going on for either player. Both players are playing this very standard. So, I mean, as I said before, this is an SC2GG rivalry. These are two staff members, actually two commentators, dueling it out on the field. Actually, this isn't a field. This is more like a desert. So, Jotac is going to push out with 2 Dragoons, probably to put early pressure on him. And then shortly, he should be thinking about expanding. It's important that Protoss stays 1 expansion ahead of Terran at all times. Besides at the very beginning. So I'm sure he will be thinking about expanding very shortly. And as I'm saying it, I can predict his mind. Here comes the probe to build the expansion. If we don't... Never mind. The probe just stops. Jotac's trying to ruin my commentating career. I thought I was exactly right, and then the probe just stops. Anyway, so now the SCV is going down. So Dimecollector doing a nice job. He's trying to get more scouting information because he hasn't seen much. He probably wants to know if Jotac has went for the other expansion or not. And the SCV should be able to. Now he's going to notice that he hasn't expanded there, which is no shock because he hasn't even taken his natural yet. So he's not going to have too much luck because the Dragoon will kill the SCV shortly. But the SCV will barely get in and then be killed shortly. So now there is a timing push coming. So 2 siege tanks, a group of Marines, and some SCVs to not to heal, to repair the siege tank. So that's what he's going to do. So now those Marines are going to have to push back. So he's going to maybe set up kind of a barrier, a kind of a container, or he's going to push in. We'll see in a couple of seconds. But he needs more Dragoons. Jotac is not really prepared for this. Only 2 Dragoons, so Jotac is going to be completely in trouble, and this game is going to go over to Dimecollector. There's just nothing siege, and oh wow, that kills the tanks. That's not good for Dimecollector, but Dimecollector is going to win this game. There's just way too many siege tanks. He's going to have to bring the probes off the line, and he may be able to scare the rest of the, there's more Marines coming, so there's nothing that Jotac's going to be able to do. So the 2 Dragoons are firing at the barracks, but that's not going to be enough. The probes are going to come off the line, but they are going to be killed before they even get to the siege tanks. He's being smart with not sieging up, so then when things do get near him, they don't. The siege tank can still shoot him because they're not in siege mode. So there is nothing he's going to do. Now, Dimecollector is actually putting up a bunker. He's going to throw those Marines in the bunker, and there's going to be a GG. And there's Jotac saying LOL. And I guess that means GG. Hopefully we see some good etiquette from these SC2GG members, and I'm sure we will. And there's GG. So Dimecollector has beaten Jotac. So thank you for watching, guys. And this is Sunday signing out. Thanks. Bye.